Hello everybody, and I know I already did a video on Shane Dawson, but then I deleted it because then I was like, nah, this is gonna blow over soon. It's just gonna be bad. But then something happened, something that I have to talk about because it kind of pertains to my channel, and that is the situation on South Park getting removed from HBO and the possibility of every episode becoming censored, and what I think it could mean for the future, and just my general thoughts on this, because it's fucking ridiculous. So apparently everybody is gonna have to watch what they say. It's gonna be get to the point where no jokes are allowed anymore. It's going to get bad. It's not gonna get any better. It's just gonna get worse and worse. There's gonna be an adpocalypse. I can already see this happening. Anybody who makes any type of joke at all is just gonna you're not gonna be allowed to make jokes anymore. Your channel is gonna end up becoming bland. That's what's gonna happen with YouTube. That's what's gonna happen with TV networks. That's what's gonna happen with movies, books, games. Everything will become a lame, tame object that has no jokes, no substance, other than fart humor, something that is kid jokes. The only types of jokes you're gonna see are stuff not even SpongeBob's allowed. Is like SpongeBob does, like, because sometimes they make a little bit of a raunchy joke in there, squeeze it in. So what it's pretty much going to be is going to be like Blue's Clues. That's the type of content everything is going to have to be in order to please everybody, because it's just impossible, and it's not. No one's ever going to be happy. The SJWs are just going to fucking riot. What I see happening is South Park eventually just straight up getting canceled, which congratulations, Trey and Matt, because I know that's what your goal was from the moment you made the show, because, like, damn, the jokes you make in that show are amazing, and now it took them over 22 years, but it finally happened, guys. Like, good congrats. I sincerely hope this is, yeah, but I'm not, like, this isn't like a hate towards you. This is more of a hate against cancel culture and the toxicity of the people who think it's okay to go after someone for shit they did 10 years ago. Because if they actually did this shit and it was actually illegal, wouldn't they be in prison? Wouldn't they be in jail? Because obviously there's evidence if you're pulling this shit up. Ooh, there is evidence, but is it illegal? No. Is it immorally wrong? That's debatable. But is it a joke? 100% yes. Can you understand that? No. Why? Because your brain is the capacity of a fucking pea. So, I hear that Beavis and Butthead might be coming back, and I'm actually kind of afraid for that, because there's one or two things that could happen. Either they get canceled the moment they even air, or two, they go the pussy route, which is what Family Guy and Simpsons did. And that is, like, do I even need to say, okay, so an actor quit, and they're censoring a bunch of shit. Like, it's gonna get to the point where, why even have the show? Why even have this adult-oriented joke cartoon show when all the adult jokes that you previously made and could have made in the future are not going to be allowed? So, honestly, the Family Guy and Simpsons are just going to become more kid-friendly, and they're just going to be kids' cartoons, and I see them getting off of, like, Adult Swim and a late night Fox and being aired on Saturday night, well, not Saturday night, but Saturday mornings, because that's the only way they're going to not get hate. That's the only way they're not going to get canceled from these fucking assholes. And I'm sorry that I'm, like, really upset, and you can clearly tell that this is because this not only affects me, but it affects everyone here on YouTube who like to do dark jokes. Yes, some can go too far, and I can completely against those jokes, mainly racist jokes, but when you attack normal dark jokes, but like people need to understand that jokes are jokes. They're not to be taken seriously. None of the jokes people make they seriously mean. Like if that were the case, uh, isn't there a thing called hate crime? Wouldn't that be a thing that, Shane Dawson should have gotten arrested for if he truly did feel all those things that he did in that 10 years ago? Wouldn't he be in jail for pedophilia if there was actually things, actually against him because they weren't jokes, apparently? Oh, but he wasn't? Oh, okay. Well, your argument is that, he was a famous YouTuber? Well, but okay, let's look back in 2010. How many subscribers did he have? Not even 1 million yet? Maybe just 1 million? Oh, well, is that fame? No. Because even back then, no one saw YouTube as an actual job. I can't believe I have to restate all the things I have to say because something's happening to a show that I grew up with. I grew up with South Park from the age of, I know I shouldn't have been watching that show, but, it's I've been doing the Cartman voice for let's see, 10 years now. I've been doing the Cartman voice for 10 years, the same amount of time that Shane years ago that Shane did all those things. And they're getting attacked. Why? Because people are butthurt, people are jealous, people want fame. They want their 15 minutes of fame of canceling somebody. But let's put this in perspective. Say you do cancel it, right? Say everybody thinks you did this good deed, right? Let's go down a couple years later. Will you be remembered? Maybe, possibly, but what will you be remembered for? You will be remembered for taking down somebody's career. That's what you will be remembered by. Like if somebody comes and sees you on the street, oh yeah, you'll be famous, but you'll be infamous for being, and you'll constantly get, oh wait, weren't you that girl or that guy that ruined Shane Dawson's career or ruined Matt and Trey Parker's career? And you will constantly hear that everywhere you go. Does that sound like a fun time? No. But okay, now let's put it into a better, better, being famous for something better. Hey, weren't you that guy on YouTube who made those awesome videos? Oh, doesn't that sound way much better? Like to hear rather than, hey, weren't you that guy who ruined that one person's career? Because that's what you'll be remembered for. They canceled Ralph Dibny for jokes he did. They ruined that. It was like it's a fucking. It's like playing Uno and the person next to you has all the fucking wild cards. And you can't really do anything because they're just laying down wild card after wild card after wild card. The first card being the actor who played Ralph Dibny. Second one being Shane Dawson. Third one, fucking Simpsons. And then the fourth one being Family Guy. Fifth one, now South Park. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going and keep going and keep going. The only person that could honestly save us from this situation is no one but the people doing it. PewDiePie could say whatever he wants, but all that will do is just trigger them into wanting to cancel him. What will they do? They'll pull up all the stuff he did years ago, like the anti-Semitic joke that he did years ago, and that's when I think that actually started happening was then. And then he made the Nazi jokes, and then he accidentally said the N-word on his stream. When will it end? It won't end. That's the thing. It will never end because everybody will always be on your ass, watching every little thing you do, waiting for you to fuck up just so they can get their 15 minutes of fucking fame to cancel you. Why? Because they have nothing better to do with their lives. They're as bad as trolls. Honestly, trolls are better than these people because at least trolls don't ruin careers. Yes, they hate you and they make comments, but actually that actually helps your channel. It doesn't end your career. This is honestly fucking bullshit. I should not have to be talking about this, about South Park, about all these fucking creators, but it needs to be said. And all I can say is, if you think I'm going to stop the jokes that I make on my channel, you're fucking dead wrong. I don't care if I get demonetized. I'm not here for the fucking money. I'm here to make people laugh. I'm here to entertain people, and that's not going to stop. I will keep uploading no matter what fucking website I am on. I will not stop. You will see me anywhere. I will fucking link it in the description everywhere I will be, and honestly, what I can hopefully say is if Jesse is hearing this, Storyfighter is probably going to go fucking viral now if you do not go pussified. But that's all I can say. And respect me!